Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Ultimate General Civil War. And today we are going to fight the Battle of Bull Run. For this I have reinforced our units as much as possible, and I've also added a few more cannons to Cable's artillery. And as a little salute to the Starbuck book series written by Bernard Cornwell that is set in the American Civil War, I have renamed Reed's Brigade into Faulkner's Legion. If you like to read novels about the American Civil War, I can highly recommend checking these books out. I've also invested more money into our supplies, capping out at 35,000. And the career point from our battle at Newport News was invested into politics. The Confederate Army have gathered around 12,200 soldiers and 21 artillery pieces. Together with our reinforcements, the whole army numbers around 16,000 reinforcements and 27 guns. Unfortunately, our reconnaissance isn't high enough to see what the enemy is going to bring to the battlefield. Our main forces are deployed a few miles east of this location, guarding the Manassas Railroad Junction. Bull Run River is the natural barrier between our lines and the Union Army on the other side. To protect the left flank of the army, we need to guard all the forts. Our forces are stretched then along Bull Run River. We do not have sufficient regiments to guard this passage, but you need to be alert for any enemy movement. McDowell might attempt to cross with a portion of his army from here. This small hill near Matthews Farm is a good position to create the defensive line in case the enemy threatens our left. Henry Hill is another strong position for our artillery and must be secured. Your orders are to defend your position and scout for enemy movement. If the Federals attack you, reinforcements will be dispatched from southeast. General, Federal forces have been spotted on the other side of the river and will certainly try to cross it from this section. Take position on that hill to stop any attempt of the enemy to cross the stone bridge. Pay attention to this fort, which is also a possible passage for the Union Army. We do not have enough forces to guard the passage westwards of your current position. You should still scout the area as the Federals may attack from this side. Matthews Hill must be defended should the Yankees attempt to breach our left flank. Delay the Yankees until you receive more reinforcements. Good luck, General. And with this, the battle can begin. I've sent Hatch and his skirmishers up to Henry Hill to scout out where the enemy is and if possible take positions in these woods. Down here Faulkner's Legion is going to guard this passage with his skirmishers scouting ahead. And down here Siegfried has taken position on the stone wall with his skirmishers forming up in a flanking position to rush out in case someone tries to charge. For now I'm going to send his skirmishers back a bit to protect them from enemy fire. Cable's artillery has also set up, and enemy regiments are approaching to the bridge. Down here we have the 1st Ohio forming up, and the 2nd in New York. Cable, hold your fire for the moment. You are far out of your effective range. The enemy is approaching. And enemy artillery has been spotted on the side of the river, and I think it is time to open our fire. Come on, Cable, get ready. Good volley. Some of their guns are taking damage. The artillery pieces are setting up pretty close to our position, and the enemy is forming up on the riverbanks. Come on, Cable. Prepare. Nice volley. Now focus on the 1st Ohio. I think they try to cross. Siegfried skirmishers, get down. Hopefully you can get on their flank. Siegfried's main force starts attacking. And there the 1st Ohio is getting shot. Secret's main force already took 12 casualties, these skirmishers took 3 and Cable is still dishing out damage. The 2nd New York is forming up on the side trying to get Siegfried. Are they in range? If yes, I need to withdraw. But it doesn't look like the 2nd New York can reach us, giving us the option to shoot down the 1st Ohio. Now, Cable, focus on the enemy artillery. Secret skirmishers, you're good where you are, hold your ground. How is the situation up north? Hedge has reached his target, please move along. Hedge skirmishers, you're going to form up over here. If the enemy approaches, we can use this woods as cover and we can fall back down to Henry Hill. Down here, enemy artillery is taking fire. Secret skirmishers are no longer visible. Very good. The 2nd Ohio is forming up. And the 2nd New York also tries to do something. I think it is time that Cable reshifts his fire. Siegfried's men are still in good condition, but unfortunately are taking casualties. And the 2nd Ohio tries to cross. Cable, please reload faster. Secret skirmishers, you need to shoot them down. I'm going to send the men of Faulkner's Legion down. Secret skirmishers, fall back. And there we have the 2nd Ohio routed. The 1st Ohio is forming up. Cable, reshift your fire. Come on, man, everyone down. Get back in position. Secret's morale is not the best. I hope we can hold out long enough. His morale is breaking. Union cavalry has been spotted. Luckily we have Faulkner's Legion there in ambush positions. And these scouts got hit hard. Come on, Faulkner's man, you need to fall back. And Beast Brigade is coming up. Cable, open up on York. How's the situation up here? The scouts have crossed the river. Siegfried got pushed out of his position. I need to send Faulkner's main force down. Skirmishes, you need to hold the crossing. Faulkner's men, run. We have driven back New York for now. Cable, shoot on 1st Ohio. On the left side of the battlefield I have sent these men, Pelham and Imboden, up to protect Matthews Hill, while Bardolph is going to be sent to our side as we are in deep trouble. And Burnside Brigade is attacking and McDowell is spotted nearby. Now the real fight is beginning. Siegfried, stop running. We need you. Cable, reload quicker. And with this the 1st Ohio is wavering. Siegfried is back, double time it. And down here Bardolph, double time it. Up north we are making contact. Hedge skirmishers need to buy a little bit of time. The same goes with Hedge main force. Enemy scouts are approaching and are trying to take the farm. But we are still trying to set up our defenses. Cable, focus on the 2nd Ohio. Siegfried's men are finally back, but they're still not looking very good. Hampton's brigade and General Bugard are here to help. Very good. But where are they coming from? How's the situation up north? Our skirmishers are holding back the enemy skirmishers. Hedge is in position. B skirmishers have taken position. And I'm going to send B's main force forward. Now we need Hampton. There is Bürgard. Bardov is here to secure our position. Siegfried is almost back at good morale. And I'm going to send Faulkner's Legion north. And for now, Siegfried, you can retire. You have done your job. Hampton's Legion is coming up as well as supplies, but they are taking their sweet time. Up north, Hedge, I want you to secure our right flank. And Hedge, you need to open up on the flank of Porter. Artillery is finally forming up. Bürgard and supplies, you are marching north. The same goes with Hampton's Legion. Down here, enemy artillery has taken a fair beating. Maybe secret skirmishers are in range to finish them off. Up north, we hear charging enemies. Are we strong enough to hold back? Pelham and Imboden, open up. But first you need to get into a good position. B is finally in cover. House Brigade with more artillery are opening up and we are heavily outnumbered. Supplies surrendered. These skirmishers are really a pain. Franklin's and Wilker's Brigade are on our flank. We have recaptured the supplies. Come on, move up. Secret skirmishers, you can move back. We have forced back some of their artillery. Cable, open up on the 2nd Ohio. Down here we have Keys marching up, but we should have this crossing secured. Up here, Hedge skirmishers move forward. Hedge main force and B's force are still holding strong. Where is Hampton? Hampton is down here battling the scouts. I'm going to grab his skirmishers. As soon as we get some cavalry, I'm going to send them forward. We are starting to get flanked. Soon I need to withdraw. How's the situation down looking? More forces are trying to cross. The 2nd Ohio, it appears, try to push. Keys is falling back. I am going to get Siegfried's men down. Hampton skirmishers get forward. And down here I think it is about time that we retreat. If only Hampton was there already. We need to hold on for an additional hour. Howard is now completely on our flank. This position cannot be held. We need to fall back. I want B and Hedge over on this position. Hedge skirmishers need to hold out over here, or better, they need to buy some time in this woods. Enemy scouts are on our flank, distracting our artillery. Come on, Imboden, open up on these skirmishers. Hampton skirmishers, you need to attack these scouts. And there Hampton is finally arriving. How's the situation further south? We are still battling with the enemy on the riverbed. Cable, open up. Come on. Shoot them. Nice volley. Down here I'm going to send Faulkner skirmishers around. Maybe we can get these guns silent. Faulkner's Legion, you're going to take better positions for this fight. And some of their skirmishers are trying to outflank us. Porter has opened his flank to hedge skirmishers. And Burnside as well as Wilcox are coming up. Come on, Hampton, double timing. I want every artillery piece to shoot at Burnside. And Sherman's brigade with 2 artillery batteries are spotted. And they're up north. I need to retreat Faulkner's Legion. Down here, 1st Ohio is still taking heavy casualties. And it looks like they're trying to cross north now. I hope that our men can make it back into cover in time. Down here, Keyes is charging with 2,000 fresh soldiers. Hopefully we can shoot them down quick. Their attack seems to break down a little. Secret is now getting shot heavily. But the enemy has ammunition problems. Secret skirmishers, get back. And there he is wavering. Up north we have Sherman moving up. How's the situation over here looking? Hampton's skirmishers are battling the scouts. And we still have problem on our flank. Howard is moving up. Embolden, shoot at Porter. We have pushed Burnside back. Hatch skirmishers had to retreat. Our supplies are luckily there. Hampton's Legion, hold. Hatch, hold. B, hold. And Beauregard, get over there to support B. Pelham, reload quicker. Embolden, also open up. Hampton skirmishers, I want you on the flank. How's the situation south looking? We have Keyes and the 1st Ohio falling back. Faulkner's Legion and Sherman are fighting. And Cable needs to reshift his fire to the 2nd in New York. Or better, on the 1st New Ohio as they try to cross. And I want Faulkner's Legion to pull back. We have rifles with a better range. Maybe we can force them to cross and then we can get them in the water. We have enemy skirmishers behind our line. B skirmishers, you're going to get out there and take care of those. Embolden is falling back. We have Hampton's Legion's skirmishers and now on the flank. And we got pushed back for a moment. Pelham open up on Howard. And Hampton's Legion needs to finish off these skirmishers before the enemy can shoot them in the rear. Or better, B skirmishers, you are charging. Hampton, open up on Porter. Embolden, open up. Beauregard, get closer. 23 minutes to hold. Hampton, shoot these scouts. They're now attacking our flank. This is not good. And with this, our supplies and artillery might be done for. Come on, move up. Beauregard, stay where you are. Pelham, open up on Wilcox. Come on, Hampton. You need to save those artillery pieces and our supplies. Without ammunition, we cannot continue the fight. Hedge, open up on their flank. B, you need to get those scouts. And Beauregard, you're getting our supplies back. How's the situation further south? We have held over here. Sherman is now also reinforcing this push. Secret skirmishers, you're moving up over here. And Hunt seems willing to cross. Why are you people facing the wrong direction? We still have enemies on our flank. Supplies, come up. Embolden, move forward. Bürgert, get down. B skirmishers, you focus over there. And Hampton's men, you are going to fall back. Hedge skirmishers, shoot Porter in the flank. And Hedge, you're going to fall back just a little bit. Hampton's Legion is taking heavy casualties. Only 5 more minutes to hold, then we should receive additional reinforcements that we desperately need. How's the situation down here looking? We got flanked by a group of skirmishers. Secret skirmishers, I want you to take position over here and cut off the enemy. And down here the enemy advance stopped. Down here we can shoot down at Hunt. And now we got the order to withdraw to Henry Hill. General, it seems that the enemy outnumbers us. We must retreat and reorganize our forces. Henry Hill is a good place to form our defensive line. General Jackson is moving up with fresh troops to help us. Stop the enemy offensive. Do not lose this hill or our flank will collapse and we will be forced to withdraw to Richmond. Okay, I've given some orders to make sure that we can fortify this, but on this side we still need to hold. The enemy is starting an all-out charge. I think it is about time to retreat Pelham. The enemy is going to outrun us if we are not careful. Pelham and Embolden, I want you to take position over here. And the rest of our forces need to fall back. Bürgert and supplies, you're going to push back first. Hampton's Legion, you can stop running now, you're going to take position over here. Hedge, fall back. And reform your line over here. B, you're also going to fall back slowly but steadily. B, you are good where you are. Enemy scouts are still on our flank. Secret skirmishers, you're going to hold. Faulkner skirmishers, fall back. Down here we are still holding. Secret and Bardov are taking heavy casualties. Cable, open up on Keys. And the enemy is continuing to move on our flank. Hedge, Hampton and B fall back. And we are going to reform our line over here for the moment. After that, we push back further. Hampton and B skirmishers, you are going to form up over here. Secret skirmishers are doing a fine job holding back the enemy. And Faulkner's skirmishers can reattach. Stuart's cavalry has arrived at the last to support us. Finally, but where are they? We get some more supplies. Nice. There is Stuart's cavalry. I'm going to send them up. Maybe we can finally deal with these scouts that are plaguing us for so long. And we are receiving more artillery support. I'm, for now, going to send these guns over here as well. Down here we continue to hold the enemy back. It looks like Sherman or the 1st Ohio are preparing to charge. Down here US cavalry is trying to cross. Faulkner, open up. Nice volley, but they're still on the field. Bürgert and supplies retreat further. Embolden made it. Pelham is almost there. Time for our men to retreat further. We are going to form up over here. Hampton and B, you are going to buy us time. And down here we have enemies on our flank. I hope these skirmishers from Virginia can hold them back. I'm also going to send these skirmishers over. Stuart, get forward. And hopefully these scouts can be destroyed soon. More enemies are forming up. Keys tries to charge. Cable, get ready. Down here, Faulkner's Legion. Move forward and get Hunt. Or better not, as we need to get out of cover for this. Get back, I do not want to lose you. General and supplies, move forward. Keys got pushed back. Now the 1st Ohio is coming up again. And our lines are slowly reforming. B and Hatch, get over the river. Hampton, you're forming up over here. B skirmishers and Hampton skirmishers, you need to hold on for just a little bit longer. And down here, these men need to shoot at Howard. Some reinforcements arrived and I'm going to send them over here. And enemy cavalry is attacking our skirmishers. Where is Stuart? Move up. We need you. Hunt got pushed back. Stuart is coming over. Hopefully he is strong enough to hold them back. And these men need to focus on fortifying the river. Jackson, get back a little bit. I want Imboden and Stannard to take position over here. Brockenborough, you're moving forward. What else do we have? Don't we have more artillery? We have Pelham forming up. Very good. And down here these skirmishers need to fall back into the woods. I'm going to send these men forward just a little bit to secure our flank. B and Hatch can also fall back a bit. We hear melee fighting in the distance. The group of skirmishers got destroyed. And secret skirmishers have reformed their line. Faulkner's Legion, refocus. And down here we have enemy forces moving up. Come on. 4th, get forward just a little bit. 2nd, hold your ground. And with this we should be in a relatively good position to hold back the enemy for now. 55 minutes are left to hold. Siegfried is holding, but he took 650 casualties. I am going to send him back for the moment. Cable, open up on the 2nd Ohio. With this, they might break. Siegfried, you're holding back in case that we need you. And we have Stuart over here. Maybe we can even get their supplies. Secret skirmishers, you are moving down again. I need you to secure our flank. Down here, these men are doing a fine job at holding back Howard. Hampton skirmishers are getting pushed back, and I think it is about time that also B's skirmishers withdraw. I want them to take position over here for now. And Stuart is battling the enemy cavalry. Secret skirmishers, hold. Bardolph's men have also taken a fair beating. Keys is marching up. Cable, open up on Keys. Siegfried, move up on Sherman. No, they're reforming their flank. Do not do that. But instead, I'm going to march Siegfried around. It looks like the skirmishers from Hampton broke. These skirmishers have reached their target and are now able to hold. Down here I want these men to attack Porter. Stewart, attack the cavalry. Good volley, now fall back. Fall back, fall back, fall back. And it looks like down here the enemy is willing to engage us. We get forward just a little bit, and with this we should have the range to stop them in the water. Parham, Broken Bros, Imboden, everyone open up on the advancing enemy. Down here we are still holding them back, but I don't think that they can keep this fight on for long. Secret, move on the enemy flank. Now it's your time to shine. Faulkner, do you still have a couple skirmishers left? Good. A couple volleys, maybe you are able to break their artillery for good. Their artillery is broken, you can reattach. Stewart, scout ahead please. Well, the enemy is stuck on all sides. Very good. Howard is still getting stopped. And Wilcox is moving forward. Enemy cavalry is moving up. Stewart, shoot them. Fall back. With this it looks like we have this battlefield secured. Down here the first Ohio broke, or the second. Down here the second Ohio broke, the first Ohio is still moving up, the second New York is falling back, and Secret took 677 casualties, very high. I think Secret is going to be the unit with the most losses. Hampton has unfortunately also suffered. The same goes with B and Hatch. But we have pushed Burnside back. Wilcox is fighting. Artillery, reshift your fire. And down here I'm going to retreat these skirmishers. They have done their duty and now it is time for them to fall back. Supplies, get forward. And these skirmishers you can also start shooting at Wilcox. Down here it looks like the 4th Virginia is able to shoot at Porter without Porter being able to shoot back. And I want Stewart to push up again, maybe secure some supplies. Down here we can see that the enemy has issues with supplies themselves. Faulkner's men move forward. I want to see if they have anything over there. And Stewart move forward. It looks like we can get these supplies without problem. No, there is the enemy cavalry, but we are far more than them. We should be able to drive these men back. Secret skirmishers move forward as well. Yes, there is the enemy cavalry withdrawing. Siegfried, can you get on the flank of Porter? B. I just wanted to retreat B, but he is not following our orders anymore. But down here Burnside is in the water. And we're getting more units to counterattack. We also secured enemy supplies. General, the Union is severely weakened and now we can counterattack with our fresh reinforcements that will arrive shortly. Concentrate the attack on their right flank and drive them right back to Washington. Okay man, move forward. Jackson held like a stone wall, General. Johnston is here to the rescue. Counterattack. Well, Smith, I want you over there. You need to replace these skirmishers. And down here we are still holding them back. Supplies? move back. Cable, open up on Sherman. Siegfried, get these guys. Bardov is in real trouble. They might break us over here on the stone wall. Stuart, get forward. And Faulkner, you're going to secure this position. If necessary, I'm going to send Faulkner's Legion away to help with the defense of the stone wall. And Wilcox is moving on our flank. Howard is also on our flank. Smith, I'm going to get your skirmishers. They're going to form up over here. Smith, you're also armed with the Springfield 42. Very good. And these skirmishers can reattach to their parent unit. Down here more units try to outflank us but are still stuck. We have Stuart behind enemy lines and it looks like we have broken the enemy's back. But of course the enemy is still trying to get across. Bardov is falling back. Cable, shoot down. Down here we have the 2nd New York and Keys coming up. Unfortunately the enemy forces are too strong to cross and to attack their artillery. Faulkner's men, get ready to replace Bardov. But for now I'm still sending him back to the battlefield. Siegfried does everything he can to hold back the enemy. Down here Porter is withdrawing. Siegfried skirmishers, I want you to fall back for the moment. And down here Franklin tries to push. These men are heavily outnumbered. I'm going to send in their skirmishers. And down here I need to send the 33rd Virginia forward. B, get back on your old position. And Cope as well as Boneham, you are going to move up and fortify. You're also going to move forward. And Brigadier General Bernard B is wounded. Down here I want everyone to shoot at Howard. I want this unit gone from our flank. How is the situation at the stone wall looking? We are driving away Sherman. The 2nd York is still trying to push. And we are holding everywhere else. Secret skirmishes, you can reattach. I don't think they have anything to threaten our flank. And once Porter is out of there, I'm going to send Stuart forward to distract their artillery. B, fall back. B, skirmishers, you can now also fall back. Coke is going to take your position. And Bonham is going to replace Hatch. Coke, double time it. And now hold your ground. Hatch, fall back. Bonham, hold. B and Hatch, you're going to reform behind our main line. B skirmishers, you're going to reattach. Ewell and Holmes, you're going to form up over here. And these skirmishers can fall back again. Smith skirmishers, I want you over there in this field. And these skirmishers, I want to reform behind this line. And we need to hold Henry Hill. It doesn't look like any enemy forces are behind our main line. Very good. Down here, Hampton's Legion can finally withdraw. And now it is time for Stuart to attack the artillery of the enemy. Holmes and Ewell, you're going to hold. Hampton's Legion, you're going to form up over here. Do we have fresh reserves to replace our own forces? It doesn't really look like it. I need some of the men down here. These men can reattach. I'm going to take the man of B to replace Bardov and Siegfried. The same with the 2nd Virginia. Cable's artillery has performed extremely well with 1200 kills. Bardov is still holding and up to 900 kills. And Siegfried himself has over 2000, but he also suffered 830 casualties. But as it looks like, we are holding very good. Down here we have Howard locked down. The enemy is stuck in the water. I'm going to get our artillery forward just a little bit to deliver more destructive fire. Pelham, I also want you to get down the line. Come on, man. Move it, move it. We hear enemy charging. Sherman is trying again. You would think that they would run out of steam at some point, but they are just willing to break us. The 2nd Virginia is going to replace Siegfried. And B is going to replace Bardov. Come on. Bardov, get another good volley off. Siegfried, fall back. Bardov, fall back. Bardov and Siegfried, you're going to reform your ranks over here. Pelham is back and can now attack Griffin once again. And the enemy is still stuck in the water. Now the question is, are we willing to throw away a lot of men in the hopes to break the enemy flank, or are we just sitting tight and are unwilling to risk this? We have Ricketts over here. Stewart gave off a good volley and can now fall back again. Down here we have Porter trying to cross. 4th Virginia. Shift and hold. And down here we have Wilcox and Franklin trying to push. Burnside over here is falling back. Howard is now moving on our flank. 3rd Virginia, you need to shift and hold. And Smith, I want you to move forward. Smith skirmishers move behind the enemy. Down here, Keyes is on our side of the river. Sherman is moving up. I'm going to keep Siegfried. I'm going to keep Bardov as a reserve. I'm going to send them on the flank. And Siegfried is going to march on the enemy's side. And down here we can start the attack on the artillery once more. Buell, I'm going to send you forward to get the flank of Porter. Holmes, you're also going to push forward. Hatch and Hampton's Legion are going to fill these gaps. And with Bornham and Cook, our counterattack is going to start. Howard is falling back and is trying to get Smith skirmishers. Man, get out of there. Stewart delivered another good attack and now the enemy artillery is in disarray. Burnside is trying to attack us. Come on, Coke. Charge. Bornholm, cross. Down here Smith needs to hold back Howard. And our artillery is opening up in Burnside. Imboden and Brockenbrook move forward. How's the situation down here looking? We have held back the enemy. Barlow is exchanging volleys together with B and our other units. Cable, open up. Porter is getting flanked by Siegfried's men, and we need more ammunition up there. I'm going to send the captured supplies down. And Coke was able to hunt back Burnside. Down here the 33rd Virginia is going to cross and attack Howard. Holmes and these men can move forward. Stewart is now in danger of getting cut off by Porter. And I am unwilling to send Siegfried to attack the artillery, as this unit has already suffered a lot. Down here, Sherman is still on the fight. Another Federal unit broke. General, get a bit closer to your men. Cable, open up. And there Burnside reformed his ranks. But with a few volleys, they should be broken. Smith and Virginia, you're going to form up over there. Smith skirmishers, you're going to take position in this wheat field. Porter is back. And I'm going to send Bornholm and Holmes forward. They still have skirmishers, and I hope that they are going to suck up the majority of the enemy bullets. Stewart, move forward, but be careful, I don't want to lose you. And Siegfried is now also in the best position to attack the enemy. "31 minutes left. Porter is standing there idle. These guns are routed. Come on, move forward. Holmes, you're going to move forward and attack Porter. Ricketts is now getting slaughtered by Stewart. And Porter is getting ready to fire. With Siegfried now opening up, Griffin is also going to fall back. And down here Sherman is withdrawing and Keyes is still stuck. We have still enemy artillery over on this side, but I only have one unit of skirmishers and they would definitely be routed. Down here it looks like Burnside broke, meaning that we can focus on Howard. Down here Ricketts is withdrawing, Griffin is withdrawing, Porter is still fighting. Home skirmishers, get on the flank. Come on, Siegfried, get forward, double time it. Bornholm skirmishers got routed. Stewart, charge the artillery, they're already running away. Coke, you're going to take care of Wilcox. Smith, you're getting over, the same goes with the 5th Virginia. Come on, man. Get them. There, Porter is withdrawing. And Stewart took care of this battery. Now, also open up fire on Griffin. There is Griffin routing. Siegfried, are you in condition to catch up to Porter? I hope so. Stewart, you're going to continue your harassment of Griffin. The rest of our forces are going to attack Porter, and with this we should have the enemy broken on all sides, except over here. The enemy is sitting idle, and I'm not going to attack the artillery over there. 9 minutes left, and if possible I want to take care of Porter and Griffin. Stewart, charge. And there's this battery destroyed. Porter continues to run away. Let's pursue him further. Down here Wilcox is still battling Coke. And Howard got pushed back. The battle is now almost over, only 2 minutes left. Sherman and Keyes gave up their attack. And I'm pretty sure that Cable was the best unit on this battlefield, right after Siegfried, who performed outstanding. Holmes, you're going to take position on Henry Hill, where it all started. And once we have broken Porter, this battle is won. Home skirmishers can be attached. Come on, man. And Stuart, you're going to get behind Porter. Bonham is opening up, Siegfried is now also opening up, Stuart shoot him in the rear, and then we have him broken. Yes, there he is wavering. Come on, man. Porter is routing. And Stuart charge. The rest of our forces pursue him further. Yes, there Porter is running away. Maybe we can capture him, maybe we can only break him. We will see. How's the situation further south looking? Virginia is still battling Sherman. I'm going to send Faulkner's Legion down. They have weapons with a bit better range than the standard Springfield. Maybe it is big enough to shoot Sherman in the flank. Faulkner, double time it. And with this last volley, I say this battle is won. And what a victory that was. We got attacked by over 19,700 infantry, 650 cavalrymen and 45 artillery pieces. Of those, almost 13,000 infantry became casualties, 24 guns were lost, 519 cavalrymen were killed, and 110 men were captured. On the other side, we only had 14,700 men at our disposal, together with 274 cavalrymen and 27 guns. And we only lost 3,900 of our infantry, 3 artillery pieces and 92 cavalrymen. All of our goals were met, and Siegfried was by far the best unit with almost 2,300 kills, followed by Cable with 1,500 and Hedge with 1,200. But Siegfried is also leading the losses with over 866 of his men dead or wounded. After that comes B with 640 and Hedge with 632. From our officer corps, Bernard B got wounded, but except that we have a huge load of promotions, including Darrell Siegfried, who got promoted to colonel. After this fight we captured about 130 Colt M1855 and nearly 2,000 Springfield M1842. We were also able to get our hands on 890 Palmetto M1842. But most important for me are the 6 12-pounder howitzers that we were able to get our hands on. And after this fight we got awarded with the War Service Medal, as well as 2 career points, 10 reputation, $186,800 and 11,300 fresh recruits. We got Thomas Jackson as a general, and we are now able to command 1 additional corps. And we exchanged our prisoners for 113 additional recruits. Our army took a heavy beating, but all in all it is still intact and we are able to recover quickly from this fight. But this is it for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and until we meet again, I wish you all a great time.